What would you say is your favorite fishing trip that you've been on?
The fishing trip that I really like is going out with this guy. To be honest, I'm not just saying this because I'm on his podcast. For some reason, each time I go with Matt, we will catch fish.
Yeah, I was having the hardest time last year with salmon.
Yeah.
I catch one or two here. And then when we went, we got limits.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or the other time when we went out and it was a slow day. And remember, we caught one fish that day and we were like, all right, let's go in. If we stop and we see anything, then we'll stop and try to fish. Remember? And I saw
the salmon one?
I saw one bird diving.
Yeah, dude.
I saw one bird dive. So I was like, okay, let's stop. One bird. We stopped.
One marking.
One mark on the fish finder too. And June tied on something that nobody ever ties on, a hard bait.
Yeah.
And we were trolling it and got hooked up on the biggest one.
Big one. Salmon.
Yeah.
And then we ate it on the boat on a parking lot.
Oh yeah. Oh, I was so tired that day.
So tiring. But I think that was the best one. That was the best video.
Yeah.
Let's go back to my story, because this is where my real journey starts here in America. So I start earning, right? So I start sending money to Philippines, like, you know.
Starting to get more comfortable with the language too.
I getting adapted to the culture. Burbank, bro. Burbank is Hollywood. I get to teach stars.
Who was your biggest star that you taught?
Martin Lawrence, if you guys know Martin Lawrence.
Martin Lawrence. Yeah.
Yeah.
Lawrence, everyone knows Martin.
Do you talk to him still? Do you have his number? Can we FaceTime him?
FaceTime. I don't know about that FaceTime though.
Just kidding.
But I'm still connected to like
really
his
cool.
bodyguard and his brother. So we have a friend, a student there that has a private plane. So what we do, we will fly to Vegas. Like after the class, he was like, June, you want to go to Vegas? Let's eat steaks. So that's what we're gonna do, bro. We're just gonna go fly to Burbank Airport, Van Nuys Airport, the private airport, and then we'll go to Vegas, eat steak, gamble, go to strip club, come back home.
The life.
That was every day?
No, not
every
like,
week? Maybe every week?
Maybe once every 2 weeks, or depending on his mood, if he wanted to go, because he would just tell us, hey guys, you guys want to go to Vegas? American dream right here. American dream.
I've never done that.
You know, like I talked about my faith, about my Christianity, but there's in me too that there's two lives. You know, yeah, I believe in God, I had this faith, but at the same time, I have the other life, which is the human nature that likes strip clubs.
Yeah. Right. Nice food.
Little voice in you.
Yeah.
Nice cars.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So that's what I've been doing. You know, I had the American dream. I party there, but I don't drink. That's the thing that I
Me
do
either.
not like.
I don't drink either.
But anyways, so I had that life, and then one time we flew to Vegas to do the same thing. Friday night we went to Vegas, and then straight up, bro, straight up, Friday night to Saturday night, no sleep. Flew back to Burbank, and the next day I have to go to church. And that time, I was feeling sick. I was shivering. I had fever. So right after the service at the church, I asked my friend, bro, bring me to the hospital right now, because I don't really feel good. And then he brought me to the emergency Adventist Hospital in Glendale. Right after that, and the hospital locked me in. They won't let me go at all.
They quarantined you.
Quarantined me because I have tuberculosis.
Oh man, TB.
Yeah, and for the nurses out there that's listening right now, I had the MDR. They call it multiple drug resistant. There's 2 levels, I believe. Yeah,
That sounds bad. You know?
The first level is the medic. You can get better with the first medication, sets of medications though. The MDR, the second one is the MDR. The medications that used to treat the tuberculosis doesn't work anymore. It resists to that. It adapts. That's what I have. And I'm telling you guys, that's why I'm saying this is the real journey of my life. Man, every day I have like probably 20 pills that I'm taking every day, plus 1 shot on my butt, and no visitors allowed. I was in a private hospital in 1 room, quarantined by myself for 3 months. I'm already thinking of the bills.
Yeah, man.
Because, dude, I'm in a private hospital.
Yeah.
And I'm in my big room. So I'm like, I don't know how am I going to pay you guys. I'm telling you right now. But I'm willing to undergo to any treatment that you guys want to do to me. But I'm telling you right now, I don't know how am I going to pay you because I don't have insurance. So I'm like, okay. So I went there. Every day, shots 20. Bam, bam. I'm like, bro, when I take the medicine, after 5 minutes, or no, it will kick in right away. 2 minutes. I will have a blurry vision, black and white, smell, stinky smell, nauseous, spinning, throwing up. And then losing hair. It's like a chemotherapy on the mouth. Yeah. My butt cheek is purple.
Every day.
Every day, bro. Every day. And I'm like, and that's where, like what I said, my story would not be complete without my faith. It's kind of like God is telling me, June, change your life, bro. Like, yeah, you have faith, but what are you doing? What is your purpose? Remember, you go there to help your parents. What are you doing? So that's the time, like, kind of like, okay. The message that I got from that experience is like, forgive the people that you think that have
you harm,
or something like that, or you have problem with. So, because I have this, because my dad died when I was 13, but he died because of same thing with me, but his is he died because of his body weakened because he got beat up. So once he was drunk and then he got into a fight and he got beat up, and I was there.
Ooh.
I saw my dad getting beat up.
How old are you?
I was
13.
12, 13, yeah. And then I saw this guy grab a beer bottle. He smashed it, bang, and then he's gonna stab my dad.
Go.
I saw that, but good thing the people there they stopped the guy, so the guy didn't stab my dad. But with that beat up, that causes my dad, his immune system weakened, and after like 3 months, 2 months, he died.
Sorry to hear that.
And I remember the face of that guy who beat up my dad. So every time I would remember my dad, I would remember his face all the time. Like when I go, I would come back and beat you up too. So that's always I was thinking. Each time I will remember my dad. So, but that's the message that I got when I was sick, when I was in the hospital. I'm like, June, forgive those people that you think harm you or you had bad feelings for them. So the guy doesn't even know that I hate him.
Yeah, you're just doing your self-harm, thinking about him.
So those are the major things that when I was in a hospital, okay, Lord, I forgive that person. I forgive everybody. I remember my doctor said, I'd ask my doctor, I'm like, Doc, you have to be honest with me. What are my chances? Or what is my chances of living or surviving this tuberculosis? He's like, casually. You know, all doctors,
Yeah,
you know, like,
they
they
just-
feels like they don't have emotions or something like that. They're like, Junior, so you're okay, okay. So doc, what? He was like, yeah, maybe 45%. 45% chance of surviving. 55, you're gonna die. That because the medication is so strong that you will refuse to take it. Once you refuse to take the medication, your tuberculosis will adjust again, will resist, will adapt to the medication. That when you take that medication, it will not work again anymore. So, what next after that?
So it was 3 months until
3 months in the hospital, and they moved me to a public hospital for another a month or two. So after that, here comes the bills.
yeah, 100,000, 200,000.
Dude, guess how much?
Here, let me guess. If a checkup costs a couple $100 without insurance, right? I imagine 3 months of tuberculosis treatment, $165,000.
Dude,
I would say 800,000.
800,000.
that's two hospital. So first hospital is around like 450,000 because that's a private hospital. And the other one is
I wasn't even
200,
close. I wasn't even close.
250 like that.
So like 700,000.
700 to 800,000.
Almost $1 million.
Not including, because after they release you, your medication still continues.
Is
For 4
is that
years.
Like it's not a lifetime treatment.
No, it's not.
Okay.
You get better.
So
So
you're-
I'm out now.
Completely. Just
Yeah, I'm free. After that, they release you. You have your personal nurse that will go to your place to give you the medicine and to watch you take it
And that's even more expensive.
every day, bro. Twice a day with the shots.
So how did you pay it? How did you end up? You don't have any more debt, do you, from that?
He changed his name.
Change my name. So that's where the journey starts. So that's why I'm like, okay, that's where I really just told myself and promised God that I'm going to change my life.
Yeah. So you were still a Taekwondo master,
I'm so
a teacher,
Yes.
and that to this day you still
Yeah.
are.
Yes.